Hi everyone, welcome to Mysterly. This is Paul, Haunted Nights, interactive ghost walk tonight at Manningtree and Mistley, just at Mistley Towers. We've got our first walk starting in about an hour's time, so I'll just pop down, say a quick hello, see how you're doing on this Saturday. Drove down from the Midlands in torrential rain, high winds and everything, but got down here. We've actually got a little bit of blue sky just above the towers, so weather forecast looking good for tonight. We've got 2 sold out ghost walks. I'm really looking forward to sharing the story, investigating the areas all associated with Matthew Hopkins, the infamous Witchfinder General. What surprises me about this story, when you compare it to Pendle, when you go to Pendle, when we do our Pendle Witch ghost hunts and Pendle Witch interactive ghost walks, the amount of people that were affected by the Pendle Witch investigation, if you like, and the trial, the trial of the Lancashire witches was minimal. You know, you're talking 9, 10, 11, 12 people compared to Matthew Hopkins. Matthew Hopkins reigned in this very area. Just over the side here is the old road. Matthew Hopkins would have walked this old road from his house down in Manningtree up to the shipping yard just over there where he worked, and had an interest in the Thorn Inn just across the road from the shipping yard. So yeah, the effect that Matthew Hopkins had on this part of the country, just out of these 2 small villages, Manningtree and Mistley, over 100 people were brought in, accused. Although torture was outlawed, they were tortured. Sleep deprivation is surely torture, and 39 of them actually confessed to being witches or performing witchcraft, all of which were executed by hanging at what became then the Chelmsford witch trials. Matthew Hopkins, having decided he'd clear his own home village of witches, he would then take his show on the road to places like King's Lynn, Stow, Newmarket, Great Yarmouth, Bury St Edmunds, and in the prevailing 14 months he was responsible for up to the deaths of 300 people in a 14-month period. Yeah, it's so little known and so little told. You go to Pendle and you've got the Pendle Inn, the Pendle Witch brewery, the school kids have like the Pendle Witch emblem, there's the Pendle Witch shop, the Pendle Witch visitor centre. It's just endless. Down here, Matthew Hopkins is almost like a hidden gem, still waiting to be discovered. It is a true story. I do believe it's one of our great British ghost stories. The ghost of Matthew Hopkins is seen on this path that's just below where we are now, and also just a couple of 100 yards there on what's called Hopping Bridge. Hi Mandy. So yeah, very, very true story, very interesting story, a very sad story for the poor souls that were brought in by Matthew Hopkins at a time when it wasn't a great place to live. Civil war was breaking out. We'd got a king on the throne who was paranoid, rightly so, and yeah, witchcraft allegedly was rife. So the poor, unfortunate souls of these 2 sleepy villages really did suffer. It's such a quiet, untold story, but it's great to be able to share it, and people are joining us on these ghost walks where we take in the hot spots that are known to be visited by Matthew Hopkins and the poor souls that he brought into court for trial and execution. So yeah, we cover the 2 villages, and then we go up to the woods. I call it the Witches' Woods. The people of these 2 villages realised that they were being persecuted for being slightly different, maybe widowed, elderly, not quite fitting in with society, and they went up to the woods to hide, hopefully hiding from the sort of the reach of Matthew Hopkins, but sadly not. So yeah, Matthew Hopkins reigned for 14 months, responsible for the deaths of 300 people. Was he a mass murderer? No. Money, he earned a lot of money from it. Some of the fees he got paid for his witch finding were anything from £6 a witch to £25 a witch that was accused. So yeah, he died a very rich man. But if there is such a thing as karma, he died very young, at the age of 27, in his house, which is just half a mile or so that way. And his sort of legacy died with him, really. But yeah, we're right in the middle of the Matthew Hopkins story. This is where his witch finding general started. So yeah, absolutely fascinating story. No, not a mass murderer. No, I think the money was just something different. I just think he was a totally religious fanatic. And the gentleman he was in partnership with, fire engine going past. The gentleman he was in partnership was equally as a religious fanatic. And it was just a meeting of minds. I think if John Stern and Matthew Hopkins hadn't met, we wouldn't be in Mistily and Manningtree talking about this horrific acts that these two men instigated. We have just had some great news today, this last hour. We have got access to the location where Matthew Hopkins took his very, very first witch, Elizabeth Clark. She was an 80-year-old one-legged widower. She was dragged out of this location and taken from here up this little path, up just there to the Thorn Inn, where she was subject to 4 days and 4 nights of sleep deprivation, berated, kept from sleep, kept from food, kept from water, and on day 4 she confessed to the act of witchcraft. And not only that confession, she also accused 5 other local people of witchcraft. That was the start of the Matthew Hopkins story. Yeah, so we've got access, and it's probably going to be dates released next week, probably late next week, that we're going to be doing full overnight ghost hunts in the actual place where Matthew Hopkins took poor Elizabeth from. Not only that, we will be taking in the hot spots that we do on the interactive ghost walk, and this location we're talking about is right next door to the house that Matthew Hopkins lived in for the duration of the Witchfinder General, and the very house that he died in of consumption, TB. Very young man, very rich young man. So yeah, we're looking forward to releasing those dates. Probably 3 or 4 dates for the rest of 2021. But then, because of the sort of increasing popularity of this event, hi Lucy, we're going to be taking lots of dates next year and doing lots of things, because the location is actually brilliant, and got some fantastic areas in there to investigate, and sort of a great rooms to use that we sort of do quite a lot with. So yeah, watch this space on that one. But yeah, probably coming this September, full overnight ghost hunts, Manningtree, Mistily. Really looking forward to that. So just a few people commenting. Hi Sarah. Yeah, we're looking forward to getting started. It's coming up to 6:30 now. Just at Mistly's house. This is the meeting point where we meet our guests for the interactive ghost walk. It's called Mistly Towers. It's postdates Matthew Hopkins by about 100 years. So most of the graves are from mid 1700s onwards. So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that's it. Just a little bit of news about Matthew Hopkins, a little bit of the story, and hope you enjoy your Saturday evening wherever you may be tonight. I think Haunted Nights are in Eyam at the Plague Village, Liverpool St James's, where else, Mandy? Here. And then of course next week we're back on the road again, and very, very soon we will be starting the full overnight ghost hunts at places like Woodchester Mansion, the Galleries of Justice, the Skirrid Inn, Kelvedon Hatch Bunker, the Poltergeist House, Warmley Clock Tower, Australia Hall, yeah, lots of other places. Yeah, and so hopefully, I know Bradley's got a meeting on Thursday morning. So following that, hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got some really, really good news coming. Really exciting stuff coming. So yeah, thank you very much. That's it. So, okay, thanks, Mandy. That wasn't bad then. So yeah, thanks very much. Enjoy your Saturday. If we get anything really, really exciting happening, we may sort of grab a guest and sort of get them to talk to you a bit later on. It does usually happen down when we go to the woods. But yeah, enjoy your evening and see you soon. Bye bye.